Hello, YouTube. Woo! Happy Thursday to everyone. Today's topic is about parents. I'm not going to go long on it because I pretty much basically covered it all Monday through Wednesday, believe it or not, from the fathers to the mothers to the children, such and such and such. Anyway, I got a crazy weather going on. First it was hot this morning and afternoon. Now it's the evening and it's raining, believe it or not. So it's crazy. And I'm only doing this because my AC runs, you freeze. Pretty much how that goes. Anyway, let's say a prayer before we begin. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive us our debt, as we forgive us our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory is forever. I pray that everyone that watches my video will get a great message through it. To the grace of God and the blessings of the Lord, thy God that we serve. In Jesus' name we pray. God bless and amen. Ooh, yeah. I went on a verse that I've already done on the day I did topic on the Father. Colossians chapter 3. Verse 21, that one was telling you about, let me go ahead and read it to you. I gotta go find it first. Colossians, I don't want to lose this page, but I'm trying not to lose. But that, Colossians chapter 3, verse 21. And it says, fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. And I also want to conclude those other verses I've been mentioning in the few days that I've been doing the topic. One of them is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 1 to 3. And we also know that Exodus 20, verse 12, also do this similar verse of honoring our father and mother, that you will live long on this land for the promise of God. And as parents and guardians, please remind that who is the boss, who's the head in the household. It's your parents, not the children. It's the parents. But also the children need to be reminded that you are the head. And if they don't like your rules, they can leave. A lot of times we have too many children getting away with murder. They're usually not too rebellious in their younger years, but when they get to become teenagers, you got to really reinforce that, making sure that they understand that. And remind them about the golden rule that God had put in the Ten Commandments for them, to you. And if you're a Christian or a spiritualist, you're going to automatically ask for God's help as parents. We're not perfect. We are going to have some mistakes. But you learn through them as you go on in this life. But the children needs to really be understanding who is the head of the household and understand why the golden rule is put. I went to a church that I tend to go there for a Christmas play. Love the church Christmas plays. But now that I don't live in that state anymore, I'm going to be missing out those Christmas plays. But he had pointed out, and it wasn't even on the Christmas play. I one time volunteered to go to church with one of my sons, and two of them attend this church, to make a story short, he was on the top of the parents and children. He said you don't understand the parents not getting on the kids when they bring their cell phone to church. And they're on that texting and messaging all day long. He said, be a parent. I had to fall out loud, rolled when he said, you guys let these kids run over you. Oh, well, as long as I got them to go to church, that's better than that. No. You have authority to make sure these kids are in line. So you can take away what they aren't doing at the time. It's like when you go out to dinner, when you guys sit at the dinner table, there should not be any electronics at the table. That's just showing respect to the entire family. The more that we reinforce the rules and regulations in your household, the better they do. The same way we go to church. You shouldn't have your phone on you. In my opinion, your phone should stay in the car. I personally don't go to church, but when I was going, and I wasn't in the time when cell phones came out, so I didn't get around to a cell phone until I was mid-20s. And by then I still wasn't quite, I still didn't quite have a phone. That's why I said, these kids getting phones at a young age, I can understand the emergency and stuff, but you do need to reinforce the things that aren't being done like they used to be. You know, you couldn't sit at my mother's table with no electronic at her table. You better have all that somewhere else. But, you know, parents want you to talk to them. They want you to make a bond with them. The only way you're going to do that is you got to turn away the things that they love to embrace with you. I mean, I'm sorry, the more that you guys do that, the better your family will become. I took my nieces and my foster son camping. Oh yeah, we gave him some type of device. But he also knew that there was a time to be at a bond with this entire group. And when he, and that's how we did that. You can make it happen, you just got to reinforce it. Because the more you reinforce all that I have told you this week, you'll see the grow in that child. And believe me, everything you are teaching and doing, when they become an adult, you will see all your influence on that person, on that child. And trust me, it will be shown, whether we like it or not. That's why it's important to go in the right path of teaching as parents to your children. Spend some time with them. Love them. Tell them you love them. We know that everybody got to have a job to keep the family running smooth. But there's one thing is overworking and not spending no time with a kid. I still just they don't get that. Then why have a kid? Why even have a child if you're not going to spend no time with them? Spend some time with these kids. They need it. They want it. And believe me, they want it. They want it. Remember those verses, my chapters that I mentioned. Because just remember, don't spoil the child, parents. Don't spoil these kids. Don't let them walk over you because they will do that. But let them know who has the upper hand as a parent. Make sure that you got that one down. Because the more that you reinforce them in your household, the better they're going to say, oh, okay, they don't play. So anyway, I would be talking forever, but I'm a little tired today. I had a very busy morning, as well as my yesterday. And believe me, when I'm busy and I get overtired, it shows. But I wanted to make sure I did my topic for today. Tomorrow's topic is on family. And basically I'm just going to cover everything I talked about the entire week. And nothing to go crazy about. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful Thursday. If it's hot in your area, stay dehydrated, stay cool, and enjoy your Thursday. And remember, I still have sessions that I offer as far as prayer circle. If you're interested in being a part of it, I will have my link for you to contact if you're interested in being part of the prayer circle or needing counseling. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. You guys all have a blessed day. Love you. Bye.